What is up, y'all? It's ADHD for me, and I received a request recently that was asking for me to look at Grow Zombies, the app, with Cheat Engine. And I did have some success doing this, but there are a few problems I ran into that you might run into. So if you've bought a lot of in-app purchases, don't use this because this could potentially make your game error out and you won't be able to get back into it. So, because what I've had to do is I've had to go back into the app settings and then clear the cache and data, which effectively gets rid of all of your data. If you mess up in the game, there's a virus thing that pops up and it says it can't access your data. Then you have to clear cache and clear data and basically restart the game all over again. So I don't know if that makes your in-app purchases disappear, but it might. So I strongly advise you that this could wipe out your in-app purchases or get you banned temporarily until you reset. So we'll do this. No zombies, please make some. So the first value we want to attack here is I have my cheat engine open. And as per the usual, when you have BlueStacks open, you go to the upper left-hand corner where it's the little magnifying glass inside of the monitor. Click that. Click hdplayer.exe, only hdplayer.exe in the Processes tab. Don't go in the Applications tab, don't go in the Windows tab, just Processes, just hdplayer.exe. Then click Open. Okay, now I'm attached to the game where we want to be. So you're going to check this out. So the first value I want to target will be this, because I don't want to have to keep waiting. After I hit create a zombie, I have to wait for the gauge to refill, and I don't want to wait for that because why? Why would I want to? So I'm going to do first scan. I'm going to let it go to 10. First scan, 10. Okay. So we'll drop it down a little bit here to 6. Then I'll scan again when it hits 7. Next scan, next scan, next scan. And then when it hits to 8, we should be able to see that on the screen here. 8. Boom, right there. So now it's at 9. 8 secondarily pops up there, but we're just watching the number that changes first, because if you change the second number that changes, it'll mess you up. So I'm going to keep it at 10, right? Now I don't have a limit to how many I can create. So we'll call this one, I don't know, Zombie Gen. So that's the first value we have, and that's in 4 bytes. I'm going to delete this one because I don't need it. No. And then because I have that value, I'm going to hit new scan. I'm not going to open a new tab because I got what I wanted. So now we got 15 zombies, right? I double click. It merges them all. Got the stone zombie. There we go. I'll just do a little bit of gameplay here so I can combine and get strong zombies, so I can basically go on a hunt and get some loot so I can then look into that. So now, as you can see it here in the upper left hand corner, we're now tracking, I'm not sure what this is called, honestly, but there's 35 of it. So let's try that. 35. First scan. Quite a bit. Let's combine them. Okay, now we're at 44. So, where's my cheat engine? Go to 44. Next scan. There's only one value, which is super helpful. And just to test, let's see, the next number that shows up on cheat engine should be 52. 52, boom. So what happens if I change that to 5200? See, it changed right away on the screen. So now we can verify this works by going to in the app, or in the game, zombie. So you can create a Blood Ball zombie number 5 by using this power up So you can just create them right off the Z virus. Okay, and I'm down to 2600, but I can just easily change that back to where I was, or maybe even boost it a little bit. With this one, I try not to go above 1 million because it seems like the game's not made for that, and that's what kind of crashes you. So merge. Hair loss zombie, yay! We'll merge them again. See, the numbers up here keep changing, but they change with our modified value. Vlad is zombie. Blonde zombie. And this is basically just like a merge game if you haven't played it. So let's just take the dudes that we have right now, and we'll go for a hunt because we want to look at gold. That's the next value we want to hit. Let's go hunt. What's really funny about this hunt thing is you can hack this too. So I have 15 zombies to use, right? Or let's actually use this 9. So now I have 8. So let's just scan for this zombie specifically. 8. First scan. This may not work if he kills all of them by himself. Oh, they killed him. Good. Okay. And put in 7. Okay. 6. Boom, there's only 2 6s here. He died. 5. Well, let's see which one went to 5. They both did. But now essentially what I can do, well, he's going to kill her, so we'll move on to the next round. You want to keep these values around because for some reason they seem to go back and forth. See what that is. No, just dropped a bomb. So we go back to 9, and we'll search that again. It could be this value. It's very possible. Sometimes values are near each other, but let's test it. Nope, it's not that value. We know that for a fact. Now it should be down at 8. So 8. First scan. All right, so we have 8 left. Scan it again. There's 3 million. Now we'll be at 7. There's not too many of the 7 left. Search 7 again. And something we can do now is actually compare the two addresses that are here. So 264D5E. 264D. So nothing really matches that close. We're still at 7. Values are changing around. One just prematurely jumped to 6. It shouldn't have. So that one is probably the right one. Yeah. Because it dropped down to 1. So that's right. Okay. So now look at that. Now, these values, this value here that we had initially changed to 9, let's just see if it went down really far. Yep, it went down to 1, and that's where we're at with that zombie, just 1. So that one's a recurring, we'll call it recurring zombie. Recurring zombie number 1. And that one's wigging out, so we're still at 9. We don't have that value yet, but I'm just going to go ahead and unleash my other zombies here. Because it's a big old boss. She should take out a bunch of them. Okay. See, that number reverted back to 9, so check this out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to freeze that number. Let's see what that is. A diamond. Too early to search. I'm going to increase the speed a little bit so it goes a little faster. Okay, so we're at 9. I'm going to just freeze that value so it should stay at 9. So I'm going to scroll over to this zombie that we have cornered. And I should just, I can just keep clicking and they just keep coming. So now you can just overwhelm. And this doesn't always make you win. Let's see if it's gone back. I don't know what that is. It looks like they just healed the people that I didn't want to be healed. So let's see here. It's down at 2. There's none at 2 right now. It's going to overwhelm him. One at 7, we don't have a recurring. And ultimately, these hunts are gonna give me some gold. So that's a big dude right there. Oh, this must be for powers. There we go. Now it gets a little bit harder with these army dudes. I'm just going to click through here as quickly as possible. Because we want to get back to our value modification. And if you haven't already, if you want more tutorials like this, Cheat Engine, you can throw in the comments below what game you'd like me to look at. I will definitely try to get to it. There are some games I just can't figure out for some reason, but I will try. I will always try, and if I can get it right, then I will post the video. Unless you want to see a video of me failing, I can do that too, but it can be frustrating. Also, if you check out my YouTube shorts, I have a TikTok. I don't post stuff like this, but I actually post things that just commentary about things or news articles that pop up. And you can find my TikTok at the.lit.teacher because I'm a literature teacher and I'm lit. That was lame. Anyways, moving on. Add me if you feel free to add me. I will add you right back. If you let me know you came from YouTube, we can be friends. Okay, still winning these. I'm not sure if you can exit if you don't lose. Auto. Oh, I can just put it on auto. Just sit back and relax while I watch myself die, hopefully soon. And I just earned defeat. Okay, so perfect. I died. That's awesome. So I got 554 coins, 38 bodies. That's my body count. Okay. Unlocked, unlocked, unlocked. No, I don't want to rate the game. I never do. Ain't nobody got time for that. So let's check it out. So we have 554 gold. So I'll search under 4-bit again. 4 bytes, 554. Pretty specific number, so it should be easy to recreate. We want to spend that gold. Now we're down to 54. I should have scanned in that second step, but I didn't. 54, next scan. There we go. And it could be a toss-up which one I want to change here, because I don't really have anything that... Let's see. Oh, okay. We'll see. So I'll pull this up. I guess I could just do this, huh? All right, so pull this up here. 54. They will change at the same time. So I'll hold down left shift on the keyboard and then left click so I can select them both at once. Right click, change record value, and just change it to 48695. Okay, 48 million. Now this is where I could get into trouble. Because if you do this with diamonds, it'll freeze on you. It'll be like, something suspicious has happened. Yes, something suspicious did happen. So let's do this. I'm gonna increase the zombie population here. And it looks like that's a number that I haven't cracked yet, 256. Oh, maybe I did, I just forgot to add it to the list. Oops. So 256, 656 is a very specific number. Then we're looking down at 254056. Another thing you can do is go to decreased value if you don't want to type in the number every time. It's not the most accurate, but it can work. Decreased value. See, now they're decreased together. So I'm just going to freeze these values. There we go, research complete. Now I have 20 in the population that I can add. And I'm going to freeze just the gold that I have so I can go through and level up these. Another thing you can do, I believe, we'll see if this works. We'll go to new scan, see we're at level 4. We frozen the gold. 4, first scan. 6. We're going to scan for level 6 here, right here. Next scan. It's staying at 6. Scan for level 9. Boom, there we go. So I haven't tried changing this yet. We'll see if it does anything. I'm going to change this to level 30 because that is the max for these values here. And then if I click it again, oh, put me at 31. Oh, what? I have a feeling if I try to push any farther than this, it's going to break. Let's try it. So we have 31. Max zombie egg is 41, right? So let's change it to 35. 45. Huh. It did change. Interesting. But I can still keep it frozen here. So I just like generate all the zombies here. I still have the same population cap. See, it looked like it was about to freeze right there. Yeah. I'm gonna just be on this err on the side of caution and change it back to 30 where it should be, because I've gotten relatively far here and I want to try to exploit some other areas of the game. So let's go file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click here, change record, description, and I'm going to say gold. And then here, change record, description, chems. There we go. Golden chems. I'm going to unfreeze that just in case, because sometimes it can get a little weird if you keep values frozen. So try to unfreeze them as soon as you can after you're done using it for whatever purpose. Let's go to research. I'm just going to click all the way up through here. And this will just make the zombies respawn faster. Create. I don't have any alien dudes yet. 238. So the next value that we're going to look for is bodies. We've been talking body. Let's just ignore that ever happened. So bodies. I don't see any. Maybe in building. Bodies. Okay. It upgrades their damage. So let's go to new. This is another one that actually shut my game down last time, so I have to be careful here. So 38 is how many I have right now. I'm going to upgrade. It's going to take away 20. I'm going to go re-enter that as 18. And I should probably be really careful here. As you change screens, sometimes the values will change. Sometimes I do wait for that. You don't want to jump in right away because you could just totally screw up the game. And that's just a risk I don't want to take right now. So merge. So now I'll go freeze the chems because I'm going to research the merge skills. Look at the power that you have here. Got a lot of power. Interesting. It looks like 238825. Oh, okay, no, it just goes back. I thought the value was going up for some reason, but it's not. There we go, so 238825. Just clicking through all these. That's where I need like an auto clicker script. Sheesh. There's so many of these. Now I'm just OP, overpowering my characters. Little zombie guys. Dang. Jeez, how many more are there? I don't think I'm going to get him up to this level, because it's a lot. I haven't seen levels this high yet. I've only gotten to the Merge 11 guy. I haven't gone far past that, so I think Merge 20 is the highest it can go. Oh yeah, and then I don't actually have enough here. Change record, value. Just gonna change the front number to 9 instead of adding another digit, because that's what's got me in trouble before, is adding another digit. There we go. Okay. Mineral research will be diamonds. That's one you have to be really careful with. Huh. Okay, so I have 18. I can't really spend anything there. What about research? Do I have anything there? No. I don't have enough diamonds to really search for anything. But let's see, I'm going to unfreeze that. I'm just going to create a bunch of zombies and then merge them. And then we can take a look at changing the diamond value, which I just be very careful when you do this, because if you make it too much, the server will be like, huh, that's sus, and then it'll block you. Then you have to restart your game completely. So all your progress is gone. But if you're doing it this way and you're being fast, it may not matter that much to you, but if you spent money already, then you probably don't want to mess with the diamonds. Ninja zombie. Okay, so this is going to give me 10 gems. I'm not going to search for 1 because searching for 1 is just takes too long. So now I'll search for 11. File, add scan tab. 11 for a scan. Okay. I'll get 10 more. It'll give me 21. Okay, and we're down there. I have more quest rewards to 24. 2 values change to 24, but the problem is if you change both, it's when the server gets kind of suspicious. So, oh man, it's hard to tell which one changed first. 27. Let's see, zombie gem. Let's just go off this number, 264E. 264E. So it could be that one, but it also ends in an 8. Other numbers end in 8 that work. Other numbers end in 4 that work. Seem to change at the same time, which is not very helpful. So I'm just going to take a guess at one of these, I guess. Let's mess with the gold first, with the D value, and just see if it changes anything. So let's go put a 9 in front and see if it changes. It does. Is there anything I can buy with the gold to test that? Yeah. Okay, so that value did change it. So that's 264DA. And this one is 264D6A. So this is where we're at 36. Let's try to change it to 3684. Changed my diamonds. Now this is where it gets sketch. Because when I use the diamonds, it's either going to block me or it's going to change that bottom value to catch up to it. Okay, so it looks like it changed the bottom value. I'm going to try to freeze these diamonds. Gotta be careful, because when I get overzealous like this is when it freezes on me. Okay, so let's just go ahead and leave it there. I upgraded quite a bit. There's the bone lab. Let's see if the bone value follows the same format. So 264D. 264D6. It's probably this one. 264D6A. 264D6A. 95. 95. 95. 95. 95. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it might be the one. So let's try it. 1884. Okay, so that did change my bones. So I'm going to try to do this again. Okay. I'm going to freeze the value and upgrade a bit. Remember, you got to be careful with these. See, the bones have also made me reset. Money lab. Make money, money, make money, money, money. Okay. Ancient ruins we got. The lab, I'm going to freeze the gold, but the only gold I'm going to freeze is the 264D6A now that we know. So I'm going to put these all up in the same spot so you can see the combination of the addresses. So we'll go. So gold, chems 264D. $264D. Oops. 3634, that's diamonds, okay. Gold, chems, diamonds. We still got the zombie gen 2. That's the only one that doesn't really follow the same rule as the others. So diamonds, gold, chems, and then we have bones, which I've also frozen. Just need to be careful with that. So I'm going to actually go ahead and unfreeze the bones because I'm not using that right now, since I'm just using the gold. There we go. Fingernail lab. Ew. Poison lab. Labrador. Lab coat. Epidermis lab. So skin. Agility lab. Oh, movement speed. That should be interesting. Especially when I put it at the highest speed it'll go. Attack speed. So far we haven't run into any problems. I haven't gone for any exorbitant amounts. I'm not sure what the money lab really does, but I'm guessing it's just the percentage of money you earn at the end of each level. We got all those. We got the bone lab. I'm not going to mess with that anymore. I'm not going to mess with the diamonds anymore. There's the buff. Okay, so now we have, I'm gonna freeze the diamonds. I'm gonna unfreeze the gold, freeze the diamonds. I'm gonna freeze, let's just do one at a time. So secret book, secret book, secret book. So another thing you'll notice is that you have this bar right here going up when you're buying secret books. And I don't know what this is specifically, but this is something you can also manipulate. So we'll go File, Add Scan tab, and we'll scan for 4, which is the XP. So first scan, 4, 5, 6. Now, let's see if we can use the same logic that we applied before. Go to the 11. No, it doesn't look like it. So it went to 17, and that doesn't follow the same thing. 264 EA, 2642E. So it's a little bit different pattern. So at this point, we're gonna call this spell XP. They don't always follow the same pattern, but you'll find sometimes they do, and it's really helpful. So we go spell XP. 17. So I'm going to change that to 1 XP just before the level up. So I'm going to change it to 49. And this is, if you've watched the Simpsons tutorial, you'll see this is very similar to how I level up in the Simpsons. So we'll bind to the book. That'll take us to the next level. I'll change this to 199. Oops. Bind to the book. Change this to 449. Bind to the book. We'll change it to 799. Buy another book. Change it to 1,249. 1, 2, 4, 9. Okay. Another one. Now 1,799. 799, which will be right before the 1800s. When I buy the book, it'll put it over 1 XP. And then 2,449. You can probably follow suit with the number, the way I'm using the numbers here. So 3,199 by 1, level max. So I'm all maxed out. Get some of these. Now we got them bones. So let's freeze the bones and let's buy some. I'm gonna try to change the bones to, no, maybe I'll just leave it for now. Okay, they all seem to be the same as when you buy them with diamonds versus, oh, except they're rare when you buy them with bones. Interesting. So maybe I'll change this up to 5580, just so we can afford the 11 at a time. Oh shoot, I changed the diamonds, whoops. 5, 6, 8, 4. There we go. I'm not sure, if you know the game, you probably know what this is doing. I'm sure it's giving you all the powers. But you can just keep doing that if you freeze bones and you put it just above the limit that allows you to open 11 at a time. This doesn't really seem to change. So now weapon, I don't have that. I don't have silver bars, but we will probably get there with further gameplay. I'll have to clear level 20 in hunting. Okay. So just go spawn more of these guys. See my powers. You gotta have drive. You gotta have. Oh no, it's about drive. It's about power. So this button will just sort them. It looks like something is starting to lag it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and unfreeze my values. Yeah, that little pause right there is making me nervous. So basically you can use all of these. I tried to adjust the team power, that doesn't work as far as I could tell. Someone else might be able to figure it out via cheat engine, but I wasn't able to. And I wasn't going to push it because when you push things, things break and then you have to start all over again, and that's not fun. So let's see if we can get that bag here. Zombie warehouse material. What is this? I don't know what the materials are really for. It's another thing that I get for not playing the game as much. What's this scroll do? Quests. Normal. Still get rewards. Well, this button arranges them by level. Ice ball zombie. How could you get any cooler than the ice ball zombie? See, research. Oh, ooh. I could go through and freeze the diamonds here and get these. I'm not sure what this is going to do. Oh, they're power-ups for the lab. Redstone is add population. Oh, I can spawn 75 now. Add damage. Black jewel. Okay. Okay, so now I can freeze gold. Dang, there's just so much you can do with this. That must be the highest it goes. So another thing I could do is if I wanted to... Oh, okay, so these are... I'm going to start at a rare one. Upgrade it all the way. And then I'm going to change... So we have 82 in books, and we only need 5. So 5 is going to get us to the next level, so I'm just, no, don't do that. New scan, let's go, 82, first scan. Let's upgrade it using book. Okay, so I guess we just have 2 left. I mean, that's a pretty drastic change, so let's go ahead and equip the secret book. Looks like you can rename it, but it does not. Interesting. I'm not sure what those do per se, but yeah, we've equipped that, so we can go get more. This might tell us what, with the currently equipped book, how much we have. Secret book, building, weapon, building, bone lab. I guess I have more bones, yeah. Bones. Attack speed. How do they get back to that screen? Is it this? It's not doing anything. Huh. Interesting. What did I do to deserve this? Oh yeah. Never mind, don't answer that. Super book won't let me go back to look or equip it. So now what happens if I spawn all these guys? Or girls. Zombie girls or guys. Zombie boy or zombie girl. All about inclusivity. Okay, let's combine all these folks. It's making me nervous here. I'm gonna unfreeze the bones just in case. I've been pretty lucky so far that I haven't got kicked back into the frozen state. Boom, zombie ninja, where you at? Oh no, Nice elder zombie. So it should be pretty strong. So let's quest. Got some reward, zombie. And this is probably something you can mess with too. Honestly, zombie build 4. So we say 720 is how far I am in this achievement. Let's see what happens when I build zombies. We go back to this. Oh, it's under quests. Quest. Oh, so we're at 730. Okay. 731, and that's the. Also doesn't share the same format, but it does share the same format of another value that I used that worked. So I'm going to go with that 2642E, 2642E from what we used previously, which was the diamonds. 26, yeah. So let's look at the quest. It goes up to 1,450, so I'll go to 1,449. And then I should just spawning another zombie should get me the achievement, which it does. Yeah. Okay. I think we're about to be ready for war. Doing pretty good so far. Boom. Boom. These zombies are pretty high level. They're not messing around. Let's see what the collection is. Activated stats. Huh. There's just so many layers of this game, but just know that with any of these values, you can search them by using the 4 bytes, the 4-byte method right here. It appears that every value in this game that I've found is 4 bytes. You don't have to mess around with doubles or floats or anything like that. Just stick to 4 bytes. You should be good. Be careful with how you level things up because it could get you blocked out and then you have to reset your game, which you don't want to do if you have in-app purchases already. I haven't fully tested this out, so I don't know if it's just diamonds that makes you reset, but I'm going to guess diamonds and bones because those things are the things that make you or give you the best upgrades. Let's just do a hunt real quick. Battle some tanks. Wow, my dudes are fast. Oh, it's on auto, that's right. So again, if you're still watching, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Go ahead and subscribe. I mean, you made it this far, you may as well, right? I'm guarantee the percentage of people who have been watching this have probably not made it this far, but if you have, we're automatically best friends. So thank you for becoming my best friend. I could always use more of them. And again, you can add me on TikTok at the.lit.teacher. All right, so I guess that is it. I have been It's ADHD for me, and I'm out.